Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We have a data download today for Golden Week. Of course, we're getting Dokkan Fest SSBK and Dokkan Fest Hit. Hit looks really good. SSBK, not so much, which really does pain me because I love that moment from Super. But enough about that. In terms of what we're getting from the data download, we're getting a lot of content coming. Of course, we've got a standard promo movie. We have the 2 Dokkan Fest and 2 side banner units. And then in terms of actual content, we have Beyond God, the Ultimate Secret, Stage 3. We're getting Split Second Assassin, Stage 2. Infinite Dragon Ball History, Stage 36. Those are going to be some free stones for you. We've got Dragon Ball Daima, Stage 10. We've got Seriously Serious All-Out Battles. Might have to use Pycon in there and get an even more serious. AGL SSBK is going to be getting a Super EZA, which I'm so gassed for. Little backstory. SSBK, AGL SSBK, back in the day when he first came out on Dokkan, your boy was dropping single summons left, right, and center to pull this guy because he dropped just after he appeared in the anime. And your boy was hyped. I wanted him. And I remember I was coming back from somewhere on the bus with a whole ass iPad in my hands. I managed to pull myself an SSBK off a single summon. He was my favorite unit for about 2 years. So I'm hoping his Super EZA is good. We've got Battlefield 88, which is this going to be the first one we've had drop at the same time as JP. So difficulty might be a little bit more than how it has been recently. We have trade jewels, tickets, support items, banner assets, new idol animations as well. A whole bunch of content coming in this data download. So we are going to, of course, cover all of that for you. I can't lie, I saw this while I was putting all this info up. The Demon Realm, just as a stage asset, looks amazing. I think this looks so good. Sparking Zero, you need to take notes when it comes to new maps. You really do need to take some notes. We have a special select Dragonstone coming for number 4, which is the blue Dragonstone. We also have a character select Dragonstone 8, which is the red Dragonstone coming. We also, again, for another year, have the 30 special summon ticket. This is usually going to get you units that have come out over the last couple years that are like side banner units and stuff. So any units you're missing, any units you need to fill out your box, that's where these ticket summons are going to come in handy. We do have a special ticket summon which allows you to perform a single summon on the Hit or Goku banner, which seems pretty cool. I don't think we've ever had something like this before, so unless there's a guarantee, maybe, who knows. We also, of course, have Dokkan Festival tickets A and B, which, of course, you summon on those banners. If you summon on Goku, for example, you'll get this ticket. You can then do some more multis, some more summons to see if you could, what you could pull off the banner. And likewise for Hit. You summon on Hit's banner, you will then get these Dokkan Fest B tickets, where you can do even more summons with the tickets instead. We're also getting a new support item, which is the Revive Bug from Daima, which recovers 700,000 HP, which for a lot of teams is the majority of their HP back, and all allies will gain Key +2 for 1 turn. I think for the straight up hill, pretty sick. These are the banners, and then these are the units that are going to be on those banners as well. We've got Fat Boo, of course, from last year's Golden Week. Of course, Super EZA SSBK, Glorio is coming back, and the side banner Piccolo. And then on Hit's banner, you have SJ3 AGL Goku from last year. You have Tech, Kale, and Caulifla, which this might not mean anything, but the fact that they are shown on this banner could mean they could get an EZA during this celebration. I hope they're going to be getting an EZA. SSJ Daima Goku is coming back, so it might be a good idea to pick up one of those with coins, him or Gloria, if you are missing them. And of course, the side banner Magetta as well. We have new idol animations, not only for the new units, such as Hit and SSBK, but also Beast Gohan. So here is Hit. Nothing too flashy. Hit taking up his stance, stuff you like to see. Here is Beasts, which, yeah, that looks cold. The Beast aura, yeah, I'm liking that a whole bunch. He doesn't do anything too crazy, but just the aura alone looks very sick to me. SSBK, I'm expecting good shit. That looks really nice. I like that a lot. The Kaioken aura around blue always just looks so good to me, but I like this a lot. I like the charge up. I like the effect. I like the red glow, the red hue. That looks amazing. Then we have the next version of that, or when he goes SSBK in general. I like that. It's not as flashy as the other one, but I do like that. Again, I think Kaioken around blue just looks so sick. Yeah, those new idol animations, they look really, really nice. Big fan of those. Let me know what you think of those down in the comments. More scripted assets, etc. coming as well. I can't lie, a very nice look at data download. A lot of good content, new support items, tickets coming. A lot of good content is coming to the game for Golden Week. It just still really pains me that SSBK just isn't that good. Also, I love this card art. Like, I really want to summon for him just to have him, but Dokkan, why, man? Like, the last SSBK we got from this moment was 2016, 2017. Why couldn't you have made him busted in, like, the new best TUR in the game? So here is information regarding all the upcoming content. Here is seriously serious all-out battles. We've got SSJ Goku on here. Of course, for now, it's just going to have one stage, which is against Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. Of course, we don't have any numbers just yet because the stage isn't, of course, out. We do have some skills over here, but I'm not really going to pay too much attention to those. In terms of missions, we are getting missions, which is for clearing the stage once. We'll get 3 stones for doing that. We'll get another 3 for beating the team with 6 tournament participant category units, which even without the new hit, you should be able to do fairly easily. There are ways and means without the new cell as well. But of course, if you do have the new hit, probably a good idea to take him in. And then also clearing stage 1 while using 6 Universe 6 category units. So again, tech hit probably going to be a big help in completing that mission. Of course, we have the next Ultimate Clash, new stage of course, Infinite Dragon Ball History, which is 3 stones, stage 10 of Daima, and we're also getting new missions for both the recent Goku Story Edition and Vegeta's Story Edition of Red Zone. So I really do like the fact they're already updating this, even though it literally came out, what, a couple months ago. So big fan of that. And it seems the missions are right here. So clear stage 10 of Goku Story Edition of Red Zone once with at least 4 Universe 6 category units, which again, tech hit's going to be a big help for. And then any potential EZAs, which as I said, tech hit and Cleveland are very likely. We're going to get a ticket and 5 stones for that. And then the second one, which both of these are coming out on the 1st of May, by the way, so literally a week's time. Going to be complete stage 10 of Goku Story Edition of Red Zone with at least 5 tournament participant category units. Again, hit going to be very handy for that. The new cell, if you don't have either of them, there are definitely going to be ways and means of doing that. I'm guessing Vegeta is going to be the exact same, except maybe with Goku's lead instead. So 5 full power and then also 5 tournament participants. Yeah, so pretty much one with Hit's new lead, one with Goku's full lead. If you have SSJ2 Gohan, he's going to help you do that one, especially for the fact he also has type advantage. Tournament participants, again, even without the new hit, even without Cell, there are definitely ways and means of doing so. So as I said, a bunch of new content is coming. And then in terms of the schedule, literally the banners are dropping in 2 days time. The 28th, we're going to be getting the Dokkan Fest SSBK, the Dokkan Fest hit and the side banner units. And then in 5 days time on the 1st of May, along with the Red Zone missions, we're also going to be getting AGL Super EZA SSBK. I still need to go through his details, which I'm very much looking forward to doing. So of course, SA effect is untouched, but he does stack by 50%, all while sacrificing 5% HP, just like the new Dokkan Fest. Starts with Ki +2, attack and defense plus 259%, 50% chance to crit, and then if he's in the 3rd slot, he will have 40% damage reduction and a guaranteed additional, which for the stacking is nice, but you will end up rotating him off, so kind of a catch-22. When attacking, does get 159 attack, and then attack and a chance to crit by 20% when HP is 77% or less. Attack and chance to crit by 30% when HP is 59% or less. Then when receiving an attack, he does get 159% defense, and then he does get defense and damage reduction rate of 20% when HP is 77% or less. Defense and damage reduction rate of 30% when HP is 59% or less. And then starting from the 7th turn from the start of battle, he will gain an extra 159% attack, guaranteed crit. And then there is a super class enemy. It seems like we're going to be doing this whole shit again. Super and extreme class enemies. Annoyingly, predominantly, there is just super class enemies right now. apart from Cell Max from Formidable Foes. But if there is a Superclass enemy, all allies attack and defense by 40%. There is an Extreme Class enemy, all allies attack and defense by 40% for 2 turns. See, I don't mind that. If you're going to do what you did to Goji, which is attach guard, guaranteed, or chance, not a fan. If you're going to maybe give support or just minor buffs that aren't overly important, I can live with those. I can live with that. So it's nice to see that no matter what, if you're facing Superclass or Extreme Class, you all have the same support. It's just whether or not it's for 1 or 2 turns. So I actually really like this. But in terms of his kit, I mean, the main thing you would want to do, which is really techie and difficult content, is you'd want him to sit at 59% HP or lower. You would want your HP to sit at that 59% mark or lower, so you have a total of 50% damage reduction on rotation. But then in slot 3, would have a total of 90%. If you put SSBK in slot 3, you're looking at very good damage with a lot of crit, or at some points guaranteed crit from the 7th turn. So pretty much keep him out of harm's way, do a ton of damage, have him in slot 3 with all that damage reduction, and again, keep him out of harm's way, slowly building him up, slowly stacking him up while supporting. So definitely a slot 3 unit. And then you would want your HP, or if your HP does get down to 59% or below, he's going to be able to tank extremely well with 90% damage reduction. I think for a slot 3 unit, he's perfect. It's just, as I said, you'd want to maintain your HP at that 59% or lower mark, but that's going to be very difficult to do. But I think overall, he looks really, really strong. Really, really strong. It's a shame the Dokkan Fest couldn't get the same type of treatment, but I really do like the look of him. It's not even like you need him to constantly be at that HP threshold. It would just be nice to consistently have 90% damage reduction, wouldn't it? But he looks really good. His Super EZA looks really, really good. So that is everything from this data download. A ton of content coming. Hit and Goku will be out in literally 2 days time. Super EZA will be out next week. We've got new red zone missions already. Golden Week is off to a solid start. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.